Hello everyone, this is Jenny here with Sipping the Streams Tea Company, and today I wanted to share with you one of my favorite white teas, our Silver Needles white tea, which is also called Bai Hao Yan Zhen. And so, as you see here, you might notice there's a lot of buds and tips and little skinny, pointy tea leaves, and they're kind of silvery. They look like needles, so that's why they're called silver needles, or Bai Hao Yan Zhen. So it is a white tea that is famous from Fujian province. And Fujian province has made this tea for a very long time. And it is hand harvested because it's selected as the tips or the buds only. So I'm going to show you how we make it. Also, I don't know if you can tell here, and sometimes it's harder to see in my hand, that the tips of the leaves, you can see, are one sharp pointy leaf. Sorry, it's hard to focus on it. And you'll see that's picked there, and that's like the black tip part where the person pinched it with their fingers, so it kind of turned black a little bit as in it oxidized. So it's like how a white tea turns into a green tea. And this is a white tea, so it's just picked and dried. And that's all a white tea is. Now, green teas are picked, bruised a little, withered, so then it starts to turn a little bit darker, and then dried. And then so on and so forth to the other types of teas. So it goes from white tea to green tea to oolong tea to black tea and then porter tea. So this is my favorite tea because the tips, or the silver needles parts, are the sweetest part of the tea plant, usually. And the second infusion actually tastes stronger than the second one. You wouldn't think that it would, but I want to show you what it looks like when you infuse it. So again, a tea serving is 2.5 grams per 6 to 8 ounces of water, and for this silver needles, it's only 175 degrees water. But if you put it in a larger vessel like this, that is about 10 ounces, you're going to have to put a little bit more tea in it. So I'm going to put, for a single serving of regular 6 to 8 ounces, I would put in a heaping teaspoon if you didn't have a gram scale. Otherwise, use your gram scale. And because it's so fluffy and light, it takes up more volume and doesn't weigh as much. So in my larger tea travel mug, I want to show you, and I love demonstrating with my tea travel mug because then you get to see the tea leaves through a clear vessel. And it's nice because then I can just drink the tea and it strains it for me. So you can see these beautiful white silver needles that are very fluffy. Now you want your silver needles to be very fluffy in the dry form, and you'll even see that there's little fuzzes on here, little peach fuzz kind of looking downiness, as it's called, and that downiness gives it viscosity. It gives it creamy thickness when you drink it. But yeah, when I drink this white tea, which you can see here, how the needles are kind of getting pointy, you're seeing the agony of the leaves right now. The agony of the leaves means how it dances around in the cup. And so you just let it steep about 2 minutes. 2 minutes is fine. And thank you all for joining me. If you have any questions at all, let me know. But this tea you can definitely re-steep up to 4 times. And this is a tea that will even taste like an interesting candy. Well, to me. I've mentioned it several times to other people before, but on the second steeping, it kind of tastes like the sweetness that's kind of vegetal, and it actually reminds me of Smarties candy. So try a cup of this and let me know what you think, and if it kind of tastes like that candy a little bit, because there's no sugar in it. So give it a try. Smell the aroma. Notice the viscosity. Oh, it even smells so sweet. No sugar at all. just a plain white tea. This is my favorite white tea because it is the sweetest one without having to add anything to it at all. And it is kind of the base of all high quality teas. If you've heard the terminology tippy, golden, those things mean that it has just the buds in it, or it has the buds in that black tea or in that oolong tea. Because when this part of the tea plant, just the buds or the tips of the leaves, becomes a black tea and oxidizes and turns darker, it actually turns golden. So open up your black tea and see if there's any golden threads in it, because it's usually these tippy pointy buds like the silver needles that are in it. So think about it and see if you can taste a hint of Smarties candy in it, if you know what I'm talking about. Enjoy it. Don't forget to re-steep your tea up to 4 times. And if you want to learn anything else about tea or more about tea, definitely go to our Sipping Streams YouTube channel, subscribe today, or join our tea subscription box, and you can get these amazing teas every month and a video with every tea every month. Join our Sipping Streams Tea Tribe group for free challenges every now and then, and we love teaching free classes where you can earn free prizes and more. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let me know if there's anything else you want to learn about tea. We just did a video on water temperature of your kettle if you don't have a digital kettle that gives you temperature readings. So definitely check that out if you're needing hints and tricks to get your water to be the right temperature. Enjoy your teas!